Hi, this is Ken from Ken's Horticultural Services and KelownaGardens.com. We're coming to you today in a peach tree. So it's kind of interesting. We're going to talk a little bit about pruning today and the difference between using, say, pruning shears or loppers or even a pruning saw of some sort. You want to see the difference, and this is what we're going to talk about here today. So the little pruning shears are really good for cleaning up these small branches and things where you want to clean off little suckers and things that grow straight up. If we start getting into a little bit bigger branches, it might be something like maybe like this one here. This is a little bit bigger branch. It's growing straight up on a limb. It doesn't have as much value as branches that grow horizontally. Horizontal branches actually give you a little bit better fruit picking potential, and you can grow the branch exactly where you want them. So this bigger branch up here isn't really a really valuable branch for us. So we would look at maybe using a pair of loppers, the long handled loppers, and that would clip that branch off pretty easily. You can also use a pole lopper where you can get right up into the tops of trees, extend it up and pull the rope, and then the little lopper unit will cut the branch off. Just whenever possible, when you start getting into bigger branches, anything that's bigger than about really 3/4 of an inch, you really want to go into something like a handsaw. And these little razor tooth saws are readily available from any garden centers or horticultural supply places, and they are razor sharp, so they're very dangerous and very sharp, but they do a really nice job. So on these bigger branches, you just want to get in and cut them off, and you don't want to get too close to the trunk, but you want to make a nice clean cut. And what it does is it just makes a nice smooth cut on the end there, so it's not leaving a big stub, and that gets rid of those vertical shoots. So the handsaw for bigger stuff is a must. If you're ever pruning with a chainsaws really cause a big rough cut on a tree. So after you do that, you need to get a little bit bigger handsaw than this, again with a razor tooth edge preferably, and you can just cut off the nub with a nice clean cut with that handsaw. The chainsaw always leaves a rough cut that can become infected in the future. So that's it for today, and thanks again for tuning in to KelownaGardens.com. Remember to check in for all your gardening needs.